And the West All-Stars have possession. Now let's check out the starters for the East All-Stars. They've got LeBron James. Anthony is out there with Paul George. Then there's Lowry. And it's Wade in at the shooting guard. George against Kobe. Kicks it to James. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Westbrook. The shot misses. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. If Coach had any butterflies in his stomach about coaching the All-Stars, he didn't let any of it come out. He said it was for the fans, and even though he's in charge of the best players in the NBA, his only coaching advice was to go out and have fun. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. The shot by Lowry, no good. On defense, the East All-Stars. Curry dishes to Westbrook. Durant, wide open, he fires. No good on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play. It's going to be Wade shooting. They get Stephen Curry. The East All-Stars shooting their first foul shot of the game. Now here's Westbrook. Fades and shoots. And it's Wade with the rebound.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Lowry up top, guarded by Curry. Anthony kicks to Lowry. Curry with the steal. Here's Westbrook. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
James. And he converts the layup. James has got his first basket.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
It's stolen by Lowry. Anthony, the pass to James. George dishes to LeBron. The shot by Lowry. Wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Westbrook kicks to Leonard. Lowry against Curry. Here's Durant. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good.
Good job there by Leonard setting that screen.
On the wing, James. Defended by Durant. Lowry against Curry. Lowry kicks to LeBron. Hits the three-point bomb. LeBron's got 5.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Dishes to Leonard. Shoots from the elbow. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Here's Anthony. Great D that time from Leonard. The West All-Stars with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Curry passes to Westbrook. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Westbrook's got his second bucket.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
George against Bryant. Outside for Lowry. Back to George. 5 to shoot. The West All-Stars pull it in. Out to the right wing. It's Westbrook with the drive. It's good. This game is all even. Westbrook's got 7.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. So the West ends up going with the new group. There's a minute 47 left here in the opening quarter. Ball against Thomas. Takes the 13-footer. Will not go. This is off the front iron. On the wing, Green. Takes it from 10. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. And Butler, here we go. From deep, Thomas. And it's Butler missing.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
And Thompson kicks to Paul. Traps in the tray. Paul's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Thomas against Thompson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. The East All-Stars have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. First one falls for him. Paul Millsap is checked in for Butler. Both free throws good from Isaiah Thomas.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Thomas against Paul. And it's the East with the rebound.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Clark, a little disparity there in the rebound numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. Let's see if it evens out.
Here's Paul, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. The kick out to Aldridge. Pass to Green. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And Green no good on that one. Here's Bosch. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. Bosch has got his first 2 points.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
All right, fans, let's get up and get loud for your West All-Stars dance team.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far and what the East All-Stars are doing?
It's all about the depth, really. The bench has been the difference. The bench play really has separated these two teams.
Yeah, it's been a huge advantage for them. That bench has really made a nice contribution.
On the court for the East All-Stars here in the second. Ball out there at DeRozan. Then there's Paul Millsap. Then there's Chris Bosh. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Catching up on changes for the West. Durant's checked in for Cousins, and Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Chris Paul. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Westbrook dishes to Green. Harden kicks to Durant. Shot is off, so the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Bosh against Westbrook. Bosh in the post, and he jams it with authority. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
So close.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Davis. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Leonard's checked in, and then for the East, Butler, he's checked in for Bosh. Wade comes in for DeMar DeRozan, and Thomas subbed in for John Wall. And he gets it to go. And that's now 9 points for Russell Westbrook.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Thomas inside. He's covered by Westbrook. Out to Wade. Back to Thomas. 4 on the shot clock. Great D that time from Westbrook.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Good on the shot.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Outside Butler. He kicks it to Drummond. Davis against Thomas. The feed to Millsap. Unloads. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
And every time you think one team's got something going, the other seems to respond.
Seesawing back and forth in the balance this game has been. Neither team giving an inch.
And some changes here for the West All-Stars. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Durant. Kobe comes in for Anthony Davis. And Curry subbed in for Russell Westbrook. A big group substitution here for the East. LeBron, he's checked in for Drummond. Anthony comes in for Paul Millsap. Paul George, he's checked in for Butler. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Thomas. The drive by Anthony.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
East All-Stars have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Curry against Lowry. Outside, Kobe trying his luck deep. That doesn't go in either for Kobe. Bryant's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Leaps for it. Stolen by Harden. Outside Curry. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Curry's got the game tied up here for the West All-Stars. Wade against Harden. Now, here's Wade. Tight defense on him. Outside Lowry. Clock at 6. He feeds it to James. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. George, no good.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive. Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
And the East All-Stars call time here. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Klay Thompson in for James Harden. The drive by James. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Ball checked in for Curry. The West All-Stars with the ball. Paul outside. Pass to Thompson for 3. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
Boy, he's got a nice-looking stroke. That almost went in.
Look at that jam! I mean, just beautiful.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. And Aldridge, the basket on the assist by Paul.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Lowry against Thompson. Lowry passes to George. Back to Lowry. Here's the floater.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
And the wide open shot from Paul. The three-pointer no good.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backboard.
And the pass to Aldridge. Aldridge is screened. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. And it's a 4-point West All-Star lead.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Wade gets the bucket.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
And the West All-Stars with possession. Paul, right side. Passes it to Cousins. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. Cousins has got the lead up to 4 now for the West All-Stars. No good on the buzzer beater. And
it's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaq and Kenny. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Well, the reserves really came through when they...
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is...
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Durant. Then it's Curry. Then there's Kobe. And it's Westbrook in at the 2. They get the rebound. Leonard, no good with the layup. Outside Lowry. He dishes it to James. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. 10 points for LeBron.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Lowry against Curry. East grabs the miss. James has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half. You know, the alley-oop is a great play when it works, but boy, when it doesn't.
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really, in a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. And he dunks it down.
I don't know that this is the time. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have. Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
So for the West, Davis is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Draymond Green comes in for Bryant. And it's James Harden in for Curry. And then for the East, Millsap comes in for George. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Dwayne Wade.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Outside Durant, launches a 3. That's good. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from LeBron. It's Durant with the drive, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And that's now 9 points for Kevin Durant. James in the post, defended by Durant. That's good. 16 points for LeBron.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Green, no luck. Green's gone 1 of 4 so far. Here's Anthony. Green with the block. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Westbrook kicks to Green. The dish to Durant. Green passes to Durant. Feeds to Harden. Good on the baseline, Jay.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot, Greg. It's definitely given the defender something extra to think about.
Here's James. The shot is off. Great D that time from Durant. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Catching up on changes for the West. DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for Anthony Davis. Klay Thompson comes in for James Harden. And it's Paul in for Russell Westbrook. DeRozan against Paul. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for the West. Balanced scoring, Clark, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively.
And so here are the West All-Stars, leading by 5. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Paul. Cousins, no one around him, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Here's Wall, power down with both hands.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Kicks it to Drummond from past the arc. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. And here is Paul. Outside Aldridge. Misses off the right iron.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body can.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. On the floor for the East All-Stars, starting the fourth. Jimmy Butler is out there with Paul Millsap. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Chris Bosh. And it's Thomas in at the point. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Stolen by Harden. And Curry, here we go. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Ryan is checked in for the West. And these All-Stars also making a switch. George is checked in. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Isaiah Thomas.
Look at Isaiah Thomas, and he's been getting it done. He's got 8 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
On the wing, George. 6 to shoot. Dishes it to Millsap. No good. Great D that time from Leonard. And Curry, here we go. And there's a call on Bosch. That's his first foul. And Curry the bucket on the assist from Kobe. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Durant's checked in. And a switch here also for the East. Wayne Wade's checked in for Butler. Timeout called, East All-Stars.
Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he had to do something. They're getting buffaloed and beat up, and he couldn't let that continue. He had to call the timeout there.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Mike Budenholzer was discussing with his guys. He told his players, turnovers are killing us right now. We can't keep trying to make the home run play. Settle down, run the offense, and make the simple pass. Kevin, sounds easy enough.
Harden with it. Now Thomas defending. Harden kicks to Leonard. Back to Harden. Right side Leonard. 16 feet away. Shot is off. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. And Wade slams it in.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
Pass to Durant. 6 to shoot. And it's the East with the rebound.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And Chris Bosh with the slam.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling. You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
And George, here we go. Leonard with the steal. Here's Harden. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Bryant's got 4 assists in the game.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
That's his second personal foul.
And that one falls for Paul Millsap. Russell Westbrook's checked in for James Harden. LeBron, he's checked in for the East. Lowry comes in for Thomas.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
Leonard, no luck.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Stolen by Durant. To the inside, Curry. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Anthony's checked in for Paul Millsap. Lowry with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. The feed now to James. Durant with the steal. Curry kicks to Westbrook. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
And here are the East All-Stars now. They trail by 14. Lowry against Curry. Outside, George. 6 on the shot clock. James dishes to George. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Throw good, Paul George. No good on the second free throw.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Curry gets the bucket.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And he stepped in the line, so they turn it over.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the West All-Stars.
Looks that way, Steve. And Clark, what an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. They really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, they definitely had a huge edge, and that's in their DNA, to push the pace and to apply pressure from an offensive standpoint. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are exactly the kind of games they can play.
That's fun basketball to watch,
It
too.
sure is. It sure is.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Kevin Durant. You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Boy, they struggled trying to contain Westbrook. He has 11 points, and he's put one three-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Durant. Aldridge comes in for Leonard. Green, he's checked in for Bryant. And Paul subbed in for Steph Curry. Thompson, he's checked in for the West. There's a minute left here in the fourth quarter. DeRozan against Paul. Now here's DeRozan. He's guarded closely. Outside Bosch. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He kicks to Thomas. DeRozan with it. Now Green defending. And it's DeRozan missing. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Screen by Cousins. Paul against Thomas. Paul passes to Green. Right at the free throw line. No good. Outside DeRozan. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Personal foul. Shooting for the West All-Stars, DeMar DeRozan.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. Both free throws good from DeRozan. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
The 2K Sports postgame show.